Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm in my dance outfit today and I'm going to go dance later. I slept at 3 a.m. last night, so I'm a bit high. I don't know if you guys still can hear like the construction sound. I will try to make the audio as clean as possible, and let's dive into today's topic, which is being alone. So right, there's been many misconceptions and many association between being alone and being lonely. And if you know that those two words doesn't come hand in hand, and they are not even neighbors, they're not even close. So being alone means like you are in your own company, you are in your own solitude, and you are being in a space by yourself. Whereas for being lonely, right, it can happen anytime. Like even if you are in a group setting, or like you are with a group of friends, classmates, or even your work friends, you'll all be hanging out together, and then you guys will be talking, but you still feel that you are all alone over there at that location or at that bar, that restaurant, in school, whatever. Yeah, and it is not a good feeling, because I used to feel lonely when I'm in school, and there were about like 30 over classmates in that classroom that time, but then I was like, why do I still feel I have like no friends, or I'm like all alone in that classroom, that type of thing. And I'm gonna say this, and it might sound a bit controversial, but being alone is way better than being in a wrong group of people. Like for example, if you're in a group of friends and they mistreat you, they are not like, serving you in all ways, even in the slightest way possible. What's the point of being there? You'll feel so lonely over there. I'd rather you be alone at home, like chilling at home, watching your favorite movie, or just, enjoying food at home. Why even bother to entertain those people who are not serving your life? And there are so many benefits, right, from being alone, because you get to know yourself, know your likes and dislikes, and also know how you are as a person in general, because you'll be spending time with yourself, like so much time with yourself. For example, the time you spend with others at a bar, in restaurant, will be replaced with like spending time with yourself. And I feel that all this process, right, it is essential, because ultimately when you are facing your own problems, you are the one who you wish you can depend on, and you need to trust your own decision and not others. For example, if in certain occasion others might be more experienced than you in certain field, and you can ask them, but then ultimately when it's time to make a decision, you will be the one who will make the decision, and you need to have that self-trust. And I feel that through all this spending time with yourself, right, it can really help you build like that trust you have within yourself, so that even when the world is attacking you, oh, that came the right time, yeah, attacking you, yeah, you will still stand firm and not fall at all. See, no matter how pang the person is, right, you will still be like this building, you will not fall. It will all just be like, sounds and noises, and then like some sensation poking you, but you will not fall with that self-trust that you have. Okay, please stop the noise, thank you. Alright. Anyways, yeah, I know being alone also, right? You get to learn your strengths and weaknesses about yourself. Speaking of inner critics, right, you also can use this time alone to fix your own trauma. So for example, like healing your inner child, like what I mentioned in the previous video, and make use of this time to really heal your inner child, and to also make your self-validation higher. And speaking of self-validation, you also adjust yourself to only accept self-validation instead of validation from others. See? Correct. So right, speaking of inner child, right, it involves reparenting like the child inside of you. And also it really isn't about reaching the destination of like your inner child being fully healed, but then more of like a journey of like healing your inner child. And also it is it is also a part of like healing yourself lah, because it is part of you. And I guess another practical method to heal your inner child is treating your inner child like how you will treat your future kids, or just any kids that you encounter with, like how you treat them, how nicely you will treat them. Treat yourself like the way you will treat them, because ultimately you won't want to create more traumas for them, right? They shouldn't be facing the reality of the world like so early in the early stage of their life. And also, I guess only you know how to parent your own inner child because you know what that child been through since young, since you were a kid, and what support they need. So only you know what you need. So you can help yourself by healing your inner child. And if you really need help, please remember that you can also ask for help, not from yourself but from others. And I feel that therapy is not only for people who have like extreme cases but also for anybody who needs help and is willing to seek help. So you can consider that as well because in my opinion anybody can be your therapy as long as you seek help from them and see how they can help you. I realized that I've deviated from the topic of being alone to healing your inner child, but yeah, you know what I mean. And also, okay, let's go back into being alone. When you go out alone, right, you can also, decide wherever and wherever you want to go and not be troubled by whatever your friends or like your parents or like your sibling wants. You can just, be impromptu with anything that you want to do. So for example, that time I went to an expensive restaurant and I ordered like the cheapest food in there and I had a great time eating. It sounds so funny but you know what I mean. It can be super impromptu during like solo dates. It can also be a time where you learn more about yourself and also reparent that inner child. And I realized that my hair is in a mess today. I didn't have enough sleep, so hopefully you will understand whatever that I just mentioned. Oh my god, my eye bag. And thank you for watching.